Tennis Manager 2024 is out now, but as is often the case with these sports management games, when you load it up, some things don't quite seem right. Take here one of our top-ranked United Kingdom players, Andy Murray, or if we look at the MTL rankings, we've got here Novak Djokovic, and world number 2, the brilliantly named Carlos Alcaraz.
It seems Alcatraz was just reopened.
And we come over to the WTL, and we see the same kind of thing. The name's almost but not quite right, and still difficult for me to say. So basically we need a real name fix, and in this video I'm going to show you how to get it. Luckily, it's super simple. You just need to come to the Steam store page. You need to click on Community Hub, and then you go to Workshop. Now the only item available in the Workshop at the moment is this one, TM24, and this is the one that's going to do all those fixes for us. So if we scroll down, you see it's going to give us real player names, it's going to give us the player faces as well, 1,300 of them, with more to come later on. Then it's going to change up those ranking lists names, so we're going to get ATP and WTA instead of MTL, WTL, whatever it was. And then we're going to get brand names and logos, so when you're dealing with sponsorships for your players, you're going to have all the real names there. And the academies as well, they're going to have the real names and logos. I think there I'd set up a sample save with the Florida Tennis Academy. That will be changed to a real-life top American academy instead. So all you have to do, I've already done it here, is you just come up to the button here and you click on subscribe. And once you've done that, in your downloads, you just have to wait for it to download. Obviously, how long that takes is going to depend on your internet connection, basically. It took about 30 seconds for me. And then all you have to do is restart Tennis Manager, like so, but then you will have to start a new career. You can't retroactively apply this, unfortunately. So we just click on New Career, and here, where it says Mods, you just click on that TM Realist. So we just activate that, we turn it on. I'm going to turn tutorials off for now, because I've already played through the game a little bit, and then we're going to create our career. Now, when you set this up with the mod applied, it might take a little bit longer to set up than when you do it without the mod, just because it's kind of importing all the data. There you go. Took less than a minute, so I'm just gonna, don't need to worry about these details for now, so I'm just gonna do the standard average setup, and we'll just put in a quick profile. We'll go for this suave and sophisticated dude. Most representative of myself. Now, we don't need to worry too much about the profile and the style at the moment. That's more for when we're setting up a real game, and I will be doing that. I'll be doing a playthrough, and we'll talk about those options in a bit more detail in a future video. But for now, we just want to look. So we see straight away here, we've got all the real academy names. So that Florida Tennis Academy has now become the IMG Academy. We had something like the British #1 Academy. It's now the Loughborough Tennis Academy. We've got the Rafa Nadal Academy. So all these have the correct names. We've got all the logos in as well. So I'm just going to set this up with the IMG Academy. You can see here Sebastian Korda. I think when I set this up without the name fix applied, he was called Sebastian Calder or something like that. So we just launch our career, and we'll go and have a look at those ranking lists and make sure that everything's been fixed. Okay, so all we have to do for that, come up and click on circuits here, and we can see straight away here, Novak Djokovic. There you go, he's no longer Djokovic. We've got the right name instead of the regen face. And then Alcatraz, he's escaped from Alcatraz, and he's now regained his former name of Alcaraz. So here we go, we've got him in as well, and you can see the rest of the top 10 there as well, all correctly named. Over on the women's side, again, here we've got the picture for Swiatek, correct my pronunciation, in the comments, please. And you can see that here for all of the players. Obviously, we still have the situation where the Russian and Belarusian players do not have their flags, but we've got everything else in accurately represented. All the tournament names are in here as well. There's one other special thing I want to show you here. It's special for me, at least. It's kind of a bit of an ambition of mine that's been realized with this game. So what we're going to do, we're just going to search for a player here. If I just search DG, what do we have here? A 15-year-old British hotshot player, David DG. Now, if you think that name sounds familiar, it's because I named him. I created this player to go in the game. So basically, this code, I got a review code supplied to me by the makers of the game Rebound, so big thank you to them for that. But I was having a bit of discussion with them over on Discord in the run-up to the release, and they sent me a message one day saying, hey, do you want to be in the game? It's like, yes, put me in. So I sent them my details. They've added me into the game, so this hasn't been added in with the name fix. This isn't just in my save, my created player. This is in every copy of the game. It's in your copy of the game. By the way, if you haven't bought the game yet, then do go down to the description and the pinned comment where you'll find my affiliate link to buy the game from Fanatical at 20% off, cheaper than Steam. But yes, Mr. DG here will be in your game once you've got it. So please do keep me updated. Do let me know, how does David DG turn out in your save? Maybe you're going to coach him, bring him into your academy, or maybe you can just track him and see what he does. I'd love to know. Back to the main screen, because there's one more thing I want to show you before we wrap up this video. A new addition to the game this year, Fantasy Court, and how you can get real name players in this. So Fantasy Court, basically, it's a little way you can play around with the game. You can set up random matches, as you can see here, quick matches, singles or doubles. You can set up a quick tournament as well. Now, you see here, we've got this list of random players, like tennis player. Now, if we click import, and then we do import from game, you see it's still going to have those slightly fake names like Novak Djokovic and Carlos Alcaraz. However, if we hit import and import from save, so once you've got a save set up, so if I choose here the IMG Academy save I've set up, now you see it's got the real name fix applied, so we can pull those players in from here, Novak Djokovic and Carlos Alcaraz, and so on, so we can bring those in to our tournament. So what could be absolutely fantastic here, if you do a long-term save and you build up somebody, some young talent like David DG, and you make him into a superstar player, then you can pull him in here to Fantasy Court. You could get Djokovic in to Fantasy Court, or you could get Carlos Alcaraz into Fantasy Court and see how those players go head to head. So that's it. That's how you apply the real name fix for Tennis Manager 2024. So please leave a comment under this video. Who do you want to coach in Tennis Manager 2024? And check out the career of David DG coming soon to the channel.